Have you ever noticed that the more you reveal, the less powerful you become? In a culture addicted to oversharing, every thought, every plan, every feeling broadcast at the tap of a screen, the truly wise choose a different path. They understand that restraint is not repression but protection. By keeping three precious things to themselves, they safeguard their peace, preserve their power, and elevate their presence. Here are the three most potent secrets a wise person never speaks aloud. 1. They guard their goals in silence. When everyone else is tweeting, posting, and live-streaming their big plans, a wise person quietly builds. They've learned that announcing ambitions too early invites distractions, unsolicited advice, and, even worse, envy or ridicule. Every public declaration opens the door to distraction. Commentary pull focus from the work itself. Doubt. Each skeptical remark chips away at confidence. Sabotage. Others may subconsciously slow you down to protect their own comfort zones. Instead, the wise mind their own business. They plant hopes like seeds in rich, dark soil, out of sight, and tend them with discipline until they break through the surface on their own terms. Then, and only then, do they reveal results. Don't tell people your plans, they say. Show them your results. Why it works. Internal validation becomes the fuel instead of fleeting external applause. Momentum builds unopposed by noise. Surprise disarms critics who never saw you coming. A simple practice. Choose one project you care about deeply. Stay silent about it for 30 days. No teasers, no status updates. Measure progress privately. Log your daily wins in a private journal. After 30 days, share only the final outcome and one short lesson learned. Watch how your energy and focus multiply when you stop outsourcing your confidence and start anchoring it within. 2. They transform pain into peace. Pain is inevitable. Everyone will experience betrayal, loss, failure, and heartbreak. A fool broadcasts every wound in search of pity. A wise person absorbs the blow, studies its lesson, and converts it into inner calm. They treat suffering as raw material for growth, not as an excuse to languish. They don't deny the hurt, but they refuse to wear it as a badge. They don't dramatize setbacks, but they do mine them for insight. They don't solicit sympathy, but they practice self-compassion. How it looks in practice. Quiet reflection instead of venting on social media. Private journaling. What does this pain want to teach me? Solitary rituals. A long walk, a meditation, a night of reading by candlelight. In the aftermath of a tough break, a wise person might whisper to themselves, "This wound is not my identity. It is my teacher." By turning inward, they build a fortress of peace that no external storm can breach. 3. They walk away, quietly. Not every battle deserves your energy. A wise person recognizes when a situation is toxic, whether it's a draining relationship, a petty argument, or a pointless social media feud, and simply steps back. No grand announcements, no dramatic exits. They slip away with calm decisiveness. The power of disengagement. Silence denies drama the oxygen it craves. Distance preserves your clarity and well-being. Endings become beginnings when you release what no longer serves you. Stoic insight. Epictetus taught that external events don't disturb us. Our judgments about them do. By refusing to judge every insult or rumor, and instead choosing not to engage, you reclaim control over your inner world. A daily exercise. Identify one recurring stressor, a habit, a person, a platform. For 7 days, commit to not engaging. No replies, no comments, no clicks. Notice how your mood, focus, and energy shift as the noise fades. You'll discover that the most radical form of engagement is sometimes non-engagement. In the space you create, new opportunities, fresh ideas, and true friendships can emerge. Bringing it all together, by keeping these three treasures hidden, your unspoken goals, your private healing, and your quiet boundaries, you cultivate a life few can predict, few still can control, and no one can easily diminish. In a world clamoring for attention, silence becomes your superpower. Your unspoken goals gather strength away from prying eyes. Your transformed pain fuels a peace that radiates, rather than a pity that dissipates. Your silent departures allow you to walk forward, unburdened, toward deeper purpose. The truly wise understand that greatness begins quietly. They do not need to prove their worth. They simply live it. So begin today. Promise yourself to share no new goal for 30 days. Treat every hurt as a lesson, not a spectacle. Step back from one draining obligation without fanfare. Watch how protecting what you keep sacred unlocks a power no public display can ever match. Your life, in its quiet unfolding, will speak volumes that no voiceover can convey.